Good morning and welcome to Morning Brew. And it seems we're having some technical difficulties this morning. Yay. Aha. So, how is everyone? Let's see here. Let's go out of the chat. And we have the FedOc. And Sci-Fi Nation. And now I can finally mute my own damn tab. There we go. And got pop-ups coming everywhere. And Hong Kong Fooey says, good morning, everyone. And Sci-Fi Nation says, good morning to Hong Kong Fooey. Hong Kong Fooey says that be on and off today. Got a lot of grass to cut, sadly. Well, I'm sorry to hear that. And good afternoon, Captain Trek, the vet who is backstage. And let's see here now. Okay. Let's look, I'm caught up. Good afternoon, Yvette.
Hello.
And how are you this lovely day?
Yeah, I've had my jab. I got home about 15 minutes ago. Peeled my clothes off. Sat in front of the fan. I feel a bit better now. It's super hot out there. Yeah. Busy morning. Ugh.
Let's see here. At this point, let's see if I can actually send out the. Because I was having issues, I was trying to send out the normal stuff. I usually have the intro running. Wasn't working at all.
Oh no.
No. Couldn't post Facebook or Twitter, which I usually am able to do, no problem. But of course, this morning it's like, you want to do what?
Oh dear.
And let me put it to you this way, Sci-Fi Nation, who says this. Okay, and then says this.
Oh God, no! Not if you behave like that. Sorry, Captain. Shouldn't say that.
My thoughts exactly. My thoughts exactly.
Of course, a lot of people were up late last night because they went to the cinema movies in America last night to watch Black Widow.
Okay, I have a question. Why?
I don't know. Quit all that.
I mean, other than being able to, which I understand is nice, but really, it doesn't sound like it's going to be that good. Why the fuck waste your money or your time?
From what I observed early this morning on streams, people are in two minds about it, I would say. Having not seen it, I can't comment myself, but there's some good bits, some bad bits from what I've heard. I can't talk about spoilers because I wasn't paying that much attention, to be honest.
No.
I'm sorry.
Don't care. No, and I'm not talking the channels that have now become well known for being negative about everything.
No.
I'm talking about people that are going, this really doesn't sound good.
Can't say I'm encouraged. Not that I think the cinema's open this weekend here. Possibly. I could be wrong. I haven't really made an effort to check, to be honest.
I well, this way. Cinema's open. It'll keep the people busy.
Yeah.
So, okay, that's a good thing. I get that. But, come on. There's got to be something better to watch.
Well, this is it. I mean, there's certain films I would definitely go to see at the cinema, because of how they're made. I would certainly like to see Matrix 4 at the cinema. I'd also like to see the new Jurassic World at the cinema because I love my dinosaurs. Apart
Those two
from
I
that,
get.
yeah, apart from that, I mean, the Ghostbusters one, I can wait, have that on my big screen. I'm
Yeah,
not fussed. But particularly those two, I think, are worth the effort.
right.
Maybe. I don't know. It depends.
Yeah. But I mean, yeah, I find Fluger Discord again.
Fluger. Oh, yeah.
All right. Let's see here. So anyhow, what all were you doing today? You were out, other than getting the jab.
I've pretty much done it. I literally started dead early this morning, got everything done before I left to the Opera House in Blackpool to get stabbed. So when I got home, because I didn't think I'd make it back in time, but I got there a bit early and there was no one there. So I literally walked straight in, had the jab, and walked straight out. So yeah, which was nice, not having to wait in line. So yeah, I made it home. And I'm nothing till dinner time now. I've pretty much cleared my schedule now.
Cool. Let's see here. I can find everybody except who I want. It's been that long since I've talked to Fluger in Discord. Uh, there it is. Got it. And good morning, TWG. Good morning, Krish.
Hey, Krish.
And looking for all that, I'm now way behind the chat because, yeah. Uh, yes, good evening, the FedOc.
Keep it up.
And you should have it now, Plugger. And good, you got all the wood cleared up. That's good to hear. And we got plugger here.
Do I sound okay? I didn't check my sound settings again.
Yes.
Yep.
Oh, I got it. I'm so terrible. I'm bad about that, especially now that I haven't been on for a while. What are you up to, Yvette?
Just got home from having the jab. So, yeah, been home 15, 20 minutes.
You're running around naked? Is that what you're trying to say, or what?
No, I just peeled the clothes off that I'd been out in and sat in front of the fan for 15 minutes to cool down. It's super hot here. I had to go into the town centre to the opera house to have it done. So, yeah.
Oh, well, whatever floats your boat, I guess.
Not really. Necessity.
I'm just sitting here in my underwear, but of course it's 6 a.m, so it really doesn't matter.
Yeah, it's 12:15 here, so.
If anybody came knocking on the door, I'd just say, fuck off. So how are you feeling, Captain Trek?
Feeling okay right now.
That's good. That's good. I put that comment up on your on that stream, on your pain stream, and then yesterday in the afternoon, I didn't make a bird stream at all, but I was sitting here in this chair, and my back was just killing me. But then it's like it's only a 3. What the hell? I whine and cry about a 3. Oh, what the fuck is wrong with my brains?
All pain's bad at the end of the day. But yeah, regardless. I suffer with my back if I pull it, and it can down me for 48 hours, the pain, and it's nowhere near anything anyone else feels. It's just my pain, and
exactly. It just hurts, but it's like oh my god, it was just sore and just icky, and it's like, no, what? No. Sitting in a chair wrong? It's all on me, man. I can take an ibuprofen and take care of that shit right away, but I'm too stupid.
I don't think you are.
Trust me, for me, a 3's a good day. A really good day.
Yeah.
It might have crossed over to a 4 a little bit, but it's like, no. It's nothing. And I know exactly what you're going through because we've talked, we've had conversations off, public videos, and, I know what you're doing. And tell you what, having this surgery done, it's a God blessing because I don't have arthritis pain in my hip. I got this greasy ass joint, titanium up against this plastic, joint, and it's like, oh, wow. Nice. And Yitza, hey, and everybody else that I haven't said hi to, I should say Kapla.
I haven't looked at the chat. I've been kind of busy with other things. I had a couple other people messaged me in Discord.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry for making you turn the Discord on.
Oh, I had it on anyhow. I had already messaged Yvette because that's the way I contact her normally.
Oh, that's cool. I mean, anytime you need to, anytime you want to just throw a link in, I don't give a shit. You can, well, put it on your Discord because I don't look at my own.
Well, now that I've messaged you more recently, I'll have you toward the top of the list rather than having to scroll all the way down.
Right. Yeah. Yeah, because we haven't talked on there for a long time. I should have a vet's Discord, but, I'm not going to be so presumptuous that she's going to want to hand it out.
It's people find me on there.
Oh, okay, cool.
I haven't got my own Discord. I use it as a direct messaging service.
Right.
I'm on Jedi Bills, Darth, Birds, Captain Trex, MB Geeks, LDG. I'm in all those. Chris Knight. Thing is, I never have time to actually look at Discord particularly. I did log on this morning.
What's kind of funny is we kind of contact on Discord, but I know with Captain Trek, we recycled so many, old streams. It's just kind of funny, It's like, hell yeah. And hi, Fed Doc.
Hello.
Good evening, Fedoc.
Good evening. How's this new microphone working for everybody? Am I coming through all right?
You're good. You're good.
Let's see here. Good morning, good evening, whatever. Hello, Yitza.
Yitza, hope you're well, honey.
Good morning, Bone.
Hey, Bone.
And there's Bird of Prey.
Just say his name and thus he will appear.
Kapla Bird.
Morning.
Let's see here now.
What should I say? Hail Karuga Kapla.
I know.
Sorry, Cap. I'll probably get him going. Well, I'm probably getting Bird going. He'll come on and have to talk for half an hour because, he's a bird.
Well, I do have to speak to Daddy about something important when he's free.
To who?
Daddy.
Oh.
And Daddy already has the link if he will check Twitter. And so does Krish.
Good to see Krish again.
Absolutely.
Well, it's good to see the Fed Doc again. Well, it's good to see all you guys again. When I was offline for a while, or not, I shouldn't say offline, but lurking. I really did kind of miss talking to you guys.
No.
And in keeping with this fine place's name, get myself a brew.
So what are you drinking, Fedoc?
An old favorite, 150 Lashes.
Okay. Is that beer, wine, or something else?
It's a beer. Pale ale, to be exact.
All right.
One of the more tastier options, but one of the more expensive options.
That's not surprising, and I'm not exactly a big beer drinker, but Hey, that's got somebody backstage. Cool.
I try to stay away from beer because I'll get gout and then I can't walk and oh shit,
Oh,
it sucks.
Hello
yeah.
world. It's Birdo Bright 5, Kapla.
Get
What?
la.
You sound tired, Bird. How you doing?
It's been a rough night. I don't know if you can hear Nephew O'Prey in the background, but he has been on the warpath for hours and hours and hours.
Is he not feeling well?
He's not. I think Sis
No.
O'Prey's going to take him to the doctor this morning.
No.
She just jumped in the shower. Mom O'Prey was sick last night when they
Oh,
got
dear.
here. I tried to call the unfortunately Camille's husband passed away.
Oh,
He was
Oh.
much older than her. They were separated kind of. I don't don't get me wrong. He was the father of her son and very important, but I think their particular marriage I don't think was still, a marriage, and he was much older than she was. But he passed away, and so she's been dealing with a bunch of stuff. Obviously, she can't do anything, and the backup person we got, that is kind of our, if we really needed somebody, she's in Ireland on vacation this week.
Oh.
I would have tried her here today if she wasn't, because we could have used the extra pair of hands. But yeah, it's a tough day here.
No,
Yeah.
it doesn't matter if you know in a relationship if you've been even when you're separated, it still hurts.
I'm sure it does. The way I said it, I just listen. My condolences. I gave her, obviously, her whole family, her son. It's. I'm sorry. I wasn't. You want me to take him, Mom? Yeah. Oh, I'll hold him. Oh, Charlie baby. Charlie baby doesn't have a diaper. Okay, Charlie.
Put a diaper on the kid and put him on cam. Come on now.
Oh, Charlie. If the yelling gets bad, just mute me, Kyle.
okay.
My hands are full.
No problem.
Oh, Charlie.
I'd rather listen to a loud kid than some of the people around here.
Oh, Charlie. Yeah. You're gonna get a new diaper? Look at that butt, Charlie. Look at that butt. Oh, there you go. You got pull-up diaper, just like a big boy.
We gotta get his hair.
Okay. Hey, Charlie. Hey, Charlie. Listen, what's the matter, baby? Talk to your uncle. Talk to your uncle. Yeah? Oh, you want to play? You want to play with you? It's okay. Oh, Charlie. Charlie, baby, we love you. What's the matter? Yeah. Okay, Charlie. Okay, Charlie.
Oh, good Lord, Joseph.
You got a pacifier now.
No.
I'm trying to put on this clothes.
Okay.
Good pair of lungs on the kid.
Oh, yeah.
Look at you, Charlie.
He's not well.
It sounds
No.
He's giving you a pacifier.
sounds
Take
like
him for a second, and then I'll take him back.
Okay.
sounds like a couple nephews that like to run around and scream a lot. So
He's not teething yet, is he?
Oh, he's got lots of teeth.
Has he? Wow.
Maybe molars coming in.
Yeah, he's
Oh,
over
possibly.
1, so he's got.
He's already had Tylenol, so we don't think it's teething. I don't really
Okay.
know. Mamo prays kind of at a loss. Sisso prays at a loss.
Mm.
Did
He hasn't
you
got a temperature,
take
has
his
he? I'm
temperature?
sure he hasn't.
Well, sometimes kids just have to scream it out, you know.
Yeah, that sound.
9.
Yeah, you like that.
It's like
You
that
like
pain
that.
stream we had
98.
the other day. Sometimes adults have to scream it out too. It's like,
Yeah, your nose. Okay.
well, in the UK,
You want to see this?
they just,
You want to
you
see
know,
the
eat
color green?
sweets and stuff. So
Yeah.
spotted dick or something.
That's a pudding.
Yeah, yeah.
He loves the thermometer, apparently. He's very
Yeah.
curious about it. They, aim at your forehead thermometer.
Yeah.
You didn't have to delete that message, Sci-Fi.
Sorry about that.
No problem.
No.
What's he doing now?
Mama prays trying to get pants on him.
No. But
It shows message deleted. What the hell? Am I the only one that got that?
I can't see the chat, honey.
she
I'm
can't
on my
see
phone.
the chat, unfortunately, on the phone. Yeah, I show message deleted too, but that doesn't mean
Someone else has done it, not
There
sci-fi. It's retracted if they do it themselves.
Well, I don't know why they would delete it because it wasn't offensive or anything.
Maybe there was a word in there they didn't want in the street. I don't know. Maybe it was an accident. I don't know.
it happens.
Possible.
It happens.
But
I mean, I've got it in StreamYard, so it's not like I can't show it. It's just
it was, yeah.
Oh.
I can butt dial the best of them, right, Captain Trek. Oh God.
oh yeah.
Right after my surgery, I just put my phone down on the hospital bed, the shelf thing, and it was like, oh, poof. I poofed somebody, and I don't remember who. But the thing I want to talk about or say is, when you have kids and they're sitting there and they're screaming, you just have to think, okay, they're growing up. They're going to replace us. Someday you're going to be in a hospital room and need your ass wiped or something. And these are the people that are going to have to do it,
In that case, may death come soon.
Yeah, I'd rather go out before that happened to me.
But it's the way things are,
Yes.
Treat the kid. Yeah, exactly. Sci-Fi Nation. Treat the kids right, and let them grow up. Let them scream it out because that's the only way they have to let out emotion. Let them scream.
Let them scream when they're babies, but once they start growing up, some discipline wouldn't go awry.
Well, I'm not saying no discipline. Come on, no.
Yeah, but some could attribute that to you saying, let them run wild. Of course not.
But does he have a temperature at all?
Bird, are you listening, or you just?
He might be.
He
Distracted.
might be drowned out by the kids' poor screaming.
Or he's got the geology machine running or something. So. Which is funny because one of these days I'm going to bring my shop vac up here and turn it on. Just go, wah!
Oh my. That would be
Interesting.
yes, interesting. That would be the word I'd use.
It'd be mean and funny at the same time.
So you'd be engaging in Schadenfreude.
Schadenfreude?
He's
Is
swearing
that
at us in
German?
foreign language again.
If I wanted to swear in foreign languages, you would know it.
Oofta.
Of course, most of the curses I know are anatomically impossible and incredibly vulgar.
Yes.
My curses, all I ever learned was, a couple German ones like Schweinhund and,
Schweinhund.
Exactly.
Well, here's a bit of advice. Don't ever give an open palm to a Greek.
Oh, God.
Okay, you're going to need to explain this because not everybody's going to know.
That's terrible on so many levels.
Open palm as in showing your hand to them with your palm facing. If you are showing number 5 in Greece with your hands, show the back of your hand. If you are basically showing your hand to them, you are saying, I rub shit in your face.
Huh. Okay.
And this is further done by putting one hand over the back of other and giving the double mutza. You're doubly cursing them or doubly insulting them.
I've spent quite a few times in Greece, mainland, and Crete and Corfu, and I don't know. Definitely Crete 3 times I've been. I never knew that. I never knew that.
Oh,
I hold my palms out to people particularly, but I never knew that.
Oh, if you see also those little eye things they always carry around, those little mati.
They're Turkish. They're actually Turkish, the sacred eye. And Greece obviously has connections with it. So they made it over there as well.
Yep.
But they originate in Turkey, those. Been there too. Yeah.
Which wouldn't surprise me, actually.
And Cyprus, of course, is a mix. I went to Cyprus just after they opened the northern side. It's fascinating, Cyprus, because it's very where I was in Ionapa, I think. Yeah, the military base is just outside Ionapa, and apart from it being super hot, their roads and their streets and everything are very English. It's really fascinating up there. Anyway, enough of travel.
Yeah.
Yep. Let's get back home. Well, one home.
Wow. It's already been a morning and we're only about 30 minutes in. This is cool. So what What have you been doing, Fluger, now that you've
Come
not
back.
been in as much pain? Yeah, now that you come back.
Well, when you're talking pain, after the surgery for about a month, it was terrible.
Yeah. Oh, I have no doubt about that.
But then, just lately, it's been just great. And I said it, I'm sure I said it yesterday. My problem is I don't have any balance. I still can't figure out, I can't get my balance back. So going out for a walk is terrible. But I'm going to have to do it because I got to get these muscles back.
Yeah.
You know?
Do you have a cane or walker?
Oh, I have a cane, I got walker, I got crutches, I'll steal a shopping cart if I have to.
In short, you're well equipped.
Yeah. Yeah, but like we could summon LDG, and give him shit about Loki or something. I don't
I
hate.
think he's got enough opinions of his own about it, to be honest.
Oh, Lord.
Okay, what's he done this time?
No, he didn't enjoy it, guys. He actually put a stream up about it, so it
Okay,
was very funny. Very funny. Made
not
me
to
laugh.
sound disparaging of our what's his Prometheus-bound friend, but is there anything he does like?
Me?
Well, I mean, in terms of entertainment, Yvette.
I know, yeah.
Well, if that's an entertainer,
I
but
was trying not to say anything, but okay.
No. Yeah, you ask him yourself.
I don't know. I guess I have to watch these last couple episodes because I just haven't yet. But the first one I hated. The first episode of Loki I friggin' hated. And then the second one wasn't as bad, and the third one wasn't so bad, and the fourth one I didn't mind. And
Pilots are really outstanding and very rarely.
yeah, yep. But the thing is he uses that stupid cube, that he's got. And then when he gets to wherever he's at, he just drops it in the dirt and walks away. And it's like, wouldn't you take care of that? That doesn't make any sense at all.
No.
Nope.
Not seeing it, but yeah, that doesn't make sense.
And I'm sorry if I turned it into a Loki stream because
No.
it's something popular, in pop culture right now.
Yeah, it is.
I'm waiting for Black Widow for tonight. I'll be on the high seas going ha ha hoo ha hee. But Yvette, you said you thought it wasn't going to be any good.
No, I said a lot of people went to the cinema last night in the States, and I caught some of the late night streams, which was morning for me. And from what I was hearing, it's sort of a 50-50. Some good, some bad, but I wasn't paying that much attention, so that's all I know.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Anything else going on? Anybody? Anyone?
Nothing particular of note.
No, Fed Doc, do you write books?
I dabble a bit in writing. Why do you ask?
Well, I don't know. We got Dr. Alex from down there.
No, Dr. Alex is from England.
Yes, he's from here.
Oh, he's English? Oh, I thought
Yeah.
he was. I
Well,
thought he was Australian.
Wait. How do you confuse me for an Englishman and Dr. Alex for an Aussie?
You guys are all the same. You get okay. An Aussie
Really?
is just you guys in Australia are just prisoners of England. So what the hell?
Not quite.
Can you? I'm making a bad joke. Come on now. And yes, yes, Jeff, I will watch that tomorrow night. A Question of Trek, because that is probably one of my favorite streams on YouTube. Probably one of my favorite, probably better than any of my favorite TV shows.
And I'm trying to remember. I know tomorrow is something. Is a different topic than normal. I don't remember what it is.
I don't remember what it was either. Jeff will tell us.
I'm sure. Which is why I'm glad he's in the chat, because he can say what it was. Or is.
Buffy.
Oh, it's Buffy. Oh, fun.
Buffy.
Well, and you guys, A Question of Buffy. You guys work so hard on that show, and it really shows. I mean, you guys really do a good job. Even if you don't get the participation that you should. I try to promote it every time. All the time.
Oh, that's good. That's good. You know, obviously, I believe, support who you like. Go there. Promote them. That actually is going to do more to help them. So, yeah, it's a good thing.
Well, and it doesn't just help them. It helps, content creators like you, because, they see us on there and they're like, well, what's this guy watching? So, yeah.
I like Buffy and Angel.
Buffy and Angel. I mean, that was a lot of years of TV right there.
Mm-hmm. Indeed. Not as many as Supernatural, but yeah, right up there with Stargate, Smallville, those sort of levels.
Yep.
10, 11 seasons.
While I did find it a tad repetitive, I did enjoy Supernatural, but I just couldn't enjoy Buffy.
Really? Wow.
Well, to be fair, I don't really get why a lot of shows are popular. What's that big one that's hugely popular and had a big hubbub lately? It's a very normie show. Hugely popular.
Vampire Diaries. True Blood. You're talking about vampires here?
No. I'm talking normie slice of life nonsense.
Oh, no idea then.
Yeah, Friends. I have no idea why that show is so popular.
Oh, that show sucked. But I think by my icon, you can tell kind of one of the shows I might like.
Whereas myself, I'm more of a Trek, Stargate, Farscape, Babylon 5. Yeah. Fantasy, Science fiction with interesting stories and grand world. Oh, yes.
Now, like, if you want to go into like fantasy or kind of off the edge a little bit, the Narnical Chronicles is just like,
Yeah,
oh my god, that's a good show. I can watch that forever.
yeah, but I do feel like with a lot of fantasy, they don't really apply its depths remotely as much as you would with science fiction. I mean, it always seems to fall back to the same medieval style sort of thing. I mean, you have effectively magic is just another form of technology. You can do a lot of interesting things with it, but people don't.
Mm. I
Like
like Arthurian legend. I
Arthurian
like
Legend
all
is
that.
good. Always go with the classics, yes.
Yeah, Merlin was great. That
Oh
series.
yes, yeah, Merlin was pretty good. I like that show.
I have to watch that again. I don't remember much of it.
It wasn't something you'd want to binge for like 12 hours, but 2-3 episodes at a time, yeah, I could do that.
Yeah. And so, how is your day going? The Random Menace. Buffy. Show was good. The movie was trash.
There
Yeah,
was a movie.
agree with that. Yeah, definitely. I liked Angel more. Surprisingly, I didn't think I would, but I got into Angel pretty quick off the back of Buffy. So yeah.
Well, it's a very much a redemption story. I did enjoy what I saw of Angel.
Yeah, I didn't hate Angel. I liked it a lot, but it's not something that would be on my rewatch list.
Well, he's a character type that's incredibly popular, and there's a reason his sort is so appealing. I mean, let's take another franchise I like. One of the most popular set of characters in 40K is a bunch of half-crazed vampires who are constantly tortured. Who are constantly tortured by dark desire, but they're very noble in nature. Everyone likes that kind of paradigm.
Hmm.
Odd.
Yeah, look them up. They're the Blood Angels.
Mm.
Look.
Oh, that's interesting. Well, there was a movie that Amazon put out last week called Tomorrow War.
Oh,
I
I've
still
heard
have to
that.
watch that.
All I've heard of that is something from the Templar Institute saying it's a stupid way of fighting a war. That's all.
Well, I'm sure it is. It's Chris Pratt, so it can't be too. Chris Pratt's the star of the thing, so it can't be too serious. And hi, Tim. How you doing, buddy?
Timmy.
You killed Timmy.
Uh-oh. I've set him off.
Oh, look, are they?
Easy there, Tim. No red thirst here.
Yeah, he'll come on and show us all his models and.
Well, he'll probably start with the Blood Angels he's got right now, if he's got any. Oh, wait, he does. I remember one time he showed us them.
It isn't quite as extensive as Thomas Potts, though.
Oh,
Holy shit.
Oh, God.
I have said this once, and I shall say it again. Holy crap!
Hey Cinnabon. Hey Darius. Hey JP's.
Oh, and the bunny is out, too.
Oh yeah. Oh,
Oh
by the
my
way,
God, Darius.
Cinnabon, how is Cinnabon?
Yeah,
Yes.
how is the bunny? I haven't seen any tweets for a little while here.
Ooh. Yeah, that could be fun. Necromunda, that's a classic. And lots of fun. Sort of. Basically imagine a place like Judge Dredd with 80s Mad Max.
Keep in mind, Cinnabon, I'm not on the woke train. I don't call everything woke just because it's got either good or bad. I don't like the woke crap.
I'm
The
the
label's gotten
captain of the
overused.
woke train.
And I don't give two shakes of your preferable organ.
Well, what's funny is, so many of these people just call something woke because there's a woman on the show. It's like, what's wrong with you?
It's because they get okay. Some of them maybe have dubious intentions, but when the other side keeps prodding, it's hard not to become a little paranoid.
That's probably true. I just can't. I can't understand a lot of these people going, "Oh, that's woke." Well, do you know what woke stands for?
The problem is woke changed. What it used to stand for isn't what it stands for now.
Okay.
And it changes given the time of day, the phase of the moon, the mood of its participants. I just don't pay attention.
Here's my question. Given today's automatic assumption that things are going to be woke, would most people call the original Wonder Woman TV series woke now?
Probably not, because it's older than the current era. However, anything made in this day and age that tries to cover, like, say, women or gay characters or whatever, what have you, if they're tried to be done well without all this woke as crap, it will be thought of as woke because they've been tied with that brush.
Well, and my problem too
That's where I have a problem. Is if you were to release, if they were to, and I don't want them to do this, but if they were to remake it line for line, scene for scene, exactly as it was, making no changes except new actors, everything the same, they would call it woke. And then
the stuff that used to not be woke would be woke today because everything has gone woke.
Which is ridiculous. That's insane.
Yeah. You're right, though. It would be judged in today's society instead of when we watched it.
Well, because you got to judge it by the other content being made at the same time. If every single movie had, and I'd point to Nerdrotic and that he's, I don't know if he's the one who came up with them, I doubt it, but he seems to have the rules, and the rules always pan out to be true, that a man can never beat a woman can only learn from another woman or teach herself, and a couple other things. And if that formula has held true in Star Trek, Star Wars, and Marvel now for 5 years, and it's ridiculous. That's what, to me, that's what woke is. Maybe it's the wrong word. Maybe it's intersectional. whatever it is. But that's what I call woke. If you like in Falcon and Winter Soldier, even though the title is Falcon and Winter Soldier, the Falcon Captain America or whatever, Captain America at the end, he couldn't be the one to stop the woman because that was just not allowed anymore. They had to bring in another woman just to come in and shoot the other woman because it would be terrible if a man somehow defeated the woman. And it's like every single time you see that, it's like that's just reinforcing those rules, and it's bullshit.
If you ask me, this woke whatever won't last too long. It could last 10 years, maybe 20, the push. But eventually, like all
20
bad
is a
ideas.
generation. I mean, that's an entire generation lost.
Meh.
You might not bounce back from 20 years.
Meh.
5 years is pretty rough. And then we're in the 5-year mark now.
True, but again, bad ideas have a tendency to fail. And woke is a bad idea.
But
It sure is.
The problem is slapping that label on everything.
Yeah.
Everything.
whatever label you want to call it, if you don't want to call it woke, you want to call it something else, that's fine. But the point is, if the label fits, you know.
Yeah, but what I don't understand about these wokeists is, or whatever, they seem to think that just by drawing attention to something or other, make you a big deal about it, you're going to change the minds of people. No. If someone hates something, telling you, you're bad to think that way or whatever, the intent behind that kind of thinking just is not sustainable or logical. It's too against the grain of human nature. You can't force people to care. Apathy is more of a normal human state.
Thank you, JP. I appreciate that a lot.
Oh, there he finally shows up. The pickle party.
Here we go.
Ray took Charlie to the doctor because
Good.
I don't know. I just think there's something.
Well, I mean, it
Something not
doesn't.
correct.
Yeah, it doesn't hurt going to the doctor.
No. It's better to get it checked.
Except there's a freaking hurricane going on outside.
Hurricane?
Not wind, but pouring rain.
Oh no.
The hurricane that went through Florida is literally the epicenter is over in New York City right now, or whatever you call it, the center of the storm. Random Menace is Bird of Prey. Disagree, because show me a movie where a good guy slaps a woman, good or bad, you'll find it, but rarely. Usually another woman shows and there's a fight. It's not recent woke.
That's not woke. I mean, show me any bloke that would be comfortable slapping a woman across the face.
Well, I'll show you whatchamacallit. Terminator 2. The Terminator beats the shit out of the mother. Granted, she gets out of it at the end, but T2, the T1000 is constantly.
Yes. I get that, but he is a villain. Show me. Okay.
Yeah, well, okay, but either whether it's a villain or a good or bad guy, the whole point is it can't be a man. Okay, and then the other thing was that the dialogue, literally, they literally say how amazing. Though they prop up the women by saying how amazing they are, and again in Loki, twice we had 2 episodes where 2 pieces of dialogue where it was literally somebody telling the woman how amazing they are. Like, you're amazing. Who talks like that?
Millennials and mostly deluded people.
Now, let me put it to you this way. One person saying to another that you're amazing is not uncommon. It's not that. It's not woke. I'm sorry.
It's
Now,
a bit.
the way that they do it on Discovery, where everybody is saying that Michael Burnham is amazing, I would call woke because everybody's doing it. She's the fucking hero of the show, and she's
And
not
Tilly's
doing much.
amazing too. Don't forget. Ensign First Officer Tilly, also amazing.
Exactly.
Yeah. But that just
Ensign-
creates greater dissonance.
Ensign-
And in the short tracks, Pike was telling the woman who he had tested to come aboard the Enterprise, how amazing she was. And the science officer he sent off to be captain of the other ship that destroyed the ship in a week, how amazing she was. It's the pattern. Everything.
It just
So
seems spineless to me.
I have a question, all right, because I have not gone down the Loki route. I've given it up.
Mm-hmm.
Literally.
Stunning and brave. Sorry.
So I heard in the last episode, and I just want confirmation on this because I know they're losing their minds anyway, but he's actually turned into a narcissist. He's actually going to snog himself.
What?
Who?
Kiss himself. The female version, him and the female version.
Well, that's not him. That's a female version.
It's still narcissism.
Yes. Yes. Okay.
I don't know, Cinnabon. It doesn't happen in my group of friends. We usually say how
That would
shitty
be-
the other one is.
That would be like saying, how do I say this? Okay, if everyone on the panel and everyone in the chat were to say that Yvette is amazing simply because
No.
she is a woman,
That'd be wrong.
Yeah, and I couldn't say that with a straight face. It'd be feel like I'm lying.
Yeah, fuck you.
Oh, I could say
and
she's
you're more than
amazing.
welcome up here, Cinnabon. I'd love the voice of reason.
Well, Yvette has much to be respected, but calling her
I-
amazing just seems insulting.
I will give Cinnabon. I mean, he is right in several things. We are getting old,
Yeah.
Good.
and we do feel like. I certainly feel like the younger generation is like what my grandparents probably felt like they did. But the problem is that one day there's going to be that one generation that's going to be right. That the next generation is going to be the worst generation, is going to be the generation that fucks everything up, that destroys the country, that brings it beyond repair. And you can't just say, well, every generation says that. Yes, but one generation is going to be right. Like I'm sure in Rome, they're like, well, every generation says this is the generation that's going to lose the empire. Well, one of them did.
Technically speaking, Rome died a very, very slow death.
But it died.
It died, but probably very slowly. And yeah, keep in
Most
mind.
empires. The Greek Empire, the Roman Empire. You can name them all over the planet. It's history. They get to a peak, then they fall.
Exactly, Darius. Yvette is amazing because she's Yvette. But if it was a script written today, we wouldn't need to establish it. It would be a given. Yeah.
Yes.
Yvette, you had mentioned earlier, before I forget, and before I may have to leave if
It
Sister
wasn't
comes back.
important.
You had a question or
important.
something? No,
Yeah,
okay.
It can wait. I didn't know what was going on, so yeah, it can wait.
Gotcha.
Nothing.
Okay.
I mean, I'm sure if it's, definitely more jovial and interesting than some of the conversation that's been occurring. So go for it.
Okay, I just wanted to let Daddy know that I have been rescued from my life in Kuroga
What?
by Bunnyland, and
No.
I feel safe under Bunnyland. And yeah,
I thought you were going to say, Daddy, I've been a bad girl.
That's not a question. That was a statement, number one. Number two, which Bunnyland? The Cinnabon run Bunnyland or the Deej run Bunnyland?
DJ's bunny,
The pink bunnies or the regular
pink
bunnies?
bunny, pink bunny.
The pink bunny. Wow, you feel safer with the pink bunny than Kuroga.
With all the rules
You
you
do
slap.
know that Deej goes on late night tractoring expeditions where he runs over small forest creatures.
Free meat.
Or smashing skunks or
Seriously, you seriously think that worries me?
Well,
I don't want to bathe
no.
outside naked in Kuroga.
So you
I don't-
bathe outside naked DJ's window? I don't. DJ's
Um,
No,
window?
I don't
I've got
think
a
any
bathroom
sane.
there. I've got a bathroom there, private bathroom.
I don't think any sane person wants to bathe in Kuroga. Period.
Oh, I mean, if you don't want to bathe, you could probably move to Europe.
You
But
know exactly what I mean.
mainland
Oh
mainland
my
Europe.
God.
Your
But
facilities are quite lacking.
I want to bathe. I just don't want to do it in front of everyone in a stream.
listen, that stream keeps our taxes low.
Mm.
One
God.
small, needs of the many outweigh the needs of the few. So
And
that
Spoken like a true collectivist.
I'm going to bring up the chastity belt. That was unreasonable as well.
would you
You
prefer a
nothing.
chastity nightgown or
No,
what type of accessory would you
none.
prefer if not in a belt form?
No,
what kind of a bird
Boxers,
needs a
no.
starship?
bird that wants to get out of the atmosphere.
And we've gone to Silly Land.
Oh. Yeah, don't follow me around, Fedoc. It's just, yeah. That's all I do is make silly.
Pluga, trust me, you're
I
mild
agree.
compared to the lunatics I deal with. Keep in mind where I live.
Yeah, I hear you there.
Really, LDG? Really? No. Still
Yes,
not
speaking from
wanting to
experience
bathe
there.
in public.
Oh my God, there was that movie way back in the day. I was just, after reading LDG's little comment there, they would actually harvest tears from these people. It was just like, oh my God, this is so stupid. And there's Jedi Bill. Hi, Jedi Bill.
Hey, Bill, what's going on?
Hope you will.
Oh, yes, definitely. Hope you're doing well.
I saw your link this morning on my telephone after I kind of woke up at 4. 4 Central, mind you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, That would definitely not be a time for me.
He was watching some horror film I didn't want to watch anyway, but what the hell. Oh, he was watching Saw. That's right.
That you. I
Those
hate
movies,
so.
to me, I do like them because for a horror, it's human against human, which is feasible, unlike a monster or whatever, demon, whatever. It's not saying there's someone out there like that, but it's possible, and that's what fascinates me about the Saw movies.
Yeah, I don't know. After Friday the 13th, I'd really just haven't been not into it. Not even a little bit. And that's a lot of years ago, man.
Mm.
I mean, the last movie I probably watched was in the late 80s, so or last Friday the 13th, the horror film. Well, maybe Pinhead.
Yeah, Hellraiser's fantastic.
Yeah,
Love
that was
Hellraiser.
but it was so silly that it was like,
Actually, that reminds me. I know Jedi Bill has a name for his movie streams, and that's
something slasher.
No, Buckets of Blood.
Buckets of Blood. Yeah, isn't his persona when he does his Halloween ghost shows in the house, it's something slasher.
I don't know.
I can't remember.
And see, I'm gonna say it. I don't think that's necessarily.
No, it was about on Bills. I don't remember it because I kind of did Elvira for Halloween. So. I don't remember that. It's a
See,
while back
my
though.
thing is, I honestly don't care for that title. I would say more like you have Insomniac Soup. Why not Insomniac Cinema?
Oh, Uncle Boris. Well, I guess I'm thinking your Twitter feed is something slasher. Jedi Bill.
It's zombie something.
Okay.
I don't remember what, but I have to look.
Oh, I don't have my phone anywhere near me. It's
Zombie Basher.
oh, Kathleen Kennedy. Okay, I could watch Kathleen Kennedy get slammed with a machete or something. I could see Danny Trejo just taking a machete to her and just Bill sold out.
Oh my goodness.
Well, you're not going to get that, but you're not going to get that back anytime soon.
So how is Mama Pray this morning, Bird? I know she's probably
She's doing a
exhausted.
bit better this morning, but it's been a rough night on everybody here.
She feeling a little better now?
She seems to be. Yeah, she is.
Well, you have to give us an update on Charlie when
Yeah,
you
well,
come on later.
Definitely.
unfortunately, the doctor's appointment is a little far away, so
Well, that's why I said later when you
yes,
scream.
yeah.
Yeah, I don't watch this for a play-by-play. It's like I'm here for the long term. I can listen. So what are you making for food there, Vet? I'm getting hungry.
I hadn't even thought about lunch yet, to be honest.
Really?
I've got some brie, I've got some avocados, I've got salad. I don't know. Don't know yet. I had some Marmite on toast this morning before I went out.
Oh,
So,
okay.
Salty.
Well, I tell my mother, my refrigerator is a place where I put vegetables to die because I rot so many vegetables in my fridge. It's just terrible.
I generally freeze them by accident. Salad and
Oh,
milk anyway.
I remember you. Was it you? You said that, wasn't it? You forgot. You didn't
Yeah,
know which way
yeah.
to turn the dial.
No, I'm that useless in the kitchen. That was at, what, 4 or 5 months ago? If that. Couldn't believe my eyes when I opened the fridge the next morning. I'm like, what the hell?
No, I just took a cauliflower, a head of broccoli, and a head of lettuce, and just threw them in the trash because they were all done for. I do have some carrots that I could still eat.
I like carrots, but I only like them raw. I don't like them cooked.
Yeah, I'm not a big cooked carrot fan either.
Unless it's like in a nice stew or something.
Well, yeah, okay, that's an exception to the rule.
I like all my vegetables cooked,
Yeah.
except lettuce.
You could make salad out of it.
Lettuce
You can-
and onions in a salad with croutons, honey mustard.
Honey mustard on a salad is lovely.
I'm Sassy. I'm grandma.
So Thousand Island. Blue cheese sauce.
Okay, what's going on your list, Bill? And yes, I can bring it up even though you deleted it.
I like Thousand Island, but not the like modern stuff, because it's all corn syrup in the U.S.
Not here. Yeah, not here.
I like when they have a salad bar and they have
Mm.
hard-boiled eggs. And
Yep.
like you can just make a quote-unquote salad of hard-boiled eggs and cheese and croutons. And I'm like, oh, it's okay. This is a salad.
Yeah, that's good.
Some places throw grilled chicken. And I'm like, okay, I'm put one leaf of lettuce down, and it's all good. It's healthy.
1 leaf of lettuce. Wow, that's a real stretch there.
We are. You do want to cover all the 4 basic food groups.
Oh, you can throw
like
a
they
leaf.
taught us in 1984.
Yeah, you could always throw a little bacon bits or something on there.
Oh yeah, bacon bits. Those are good too.
Oh, and crispy onions. The crispy onions, I like them.
See, the thing is, I would eat spinach, except for some reason, spinach is bad for kidney stones, and God knows how many kidney stones I passed. So I actually stay away from 2 foods I really enjoy, which are spinach and grits, because of the kidney stone risk.
Mm.
Okay, Cinnabon has an idea. Oh, Lord. I'll buy a farm together and live on and stream 24/7 for a year.
Wow.
What are we?
Who's he going to buy a farm with? Deej?
He says all of us.
That's fine. Sassy likes a farm. She came from a farm. She can chase the rabbits. She won't ever catch them.
You can make her a sheepdog.
I can actually milk a cow, so I have some input. That's about it, though, I'm afraid.
A good social experiment. Oh, good Lord.
Oh boy.
It's a biodome.
You can milk a cow. You can milk a wrench.
If you can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a ball.
Is that the phrase? No. I knew
Well,
it had
that was
something to do with wrench.
There was a rip torn from dodgeball, but yeah.
Right.
We haven't got dodgeball here. I've obviously seen it in movies, but
I don't think we have it anymore.
No, it's way too dangerous.
It separated the pansies from the real manly kids. Of course, I was in the pansy side. I didn't want the balls thrown at me.
I don't understand this whole version of dodgeball. They're not throwing a cricket ball at you. Now that would be dangerous.
he has a point.
Okay.
It was a pretty heavy ball, as
Trust me.
go.
Trust me. If you've ever been hit by a cricket ball, yeah.
Okay, well, I mean, cricket ball is like a pool ball, a billiards ball, isn't it? Like hardwood.
No.
Or a baseball or something.
Oh, please. A baseball is nothing compared to one of those things. Put it this way. You put you put that thing into a cannon, you could probably sub ammunition with it.
Poor Captain Trek, we've stomped on him so many times he doesn't say anything now.
Oh.
Hey, NB.
Good morning.
Hey, what's up?
Hey, Grandpa.
Talking
Well,
cricket.
Cap, I got your commercial initially done.
Okay.
I just did an initial review of it. I've got to cut about 7 seconds off at the end. There's just some dead air, but here, I'll share it with you. You might like it. I haven't published it yet or anything.
Okay.
Is that what you published yesterday?
No, that wasn't. No, that was meant to be unlisted. I was copying that. I was just actually doing that to copy it so I could save it for the video.
I was going to say, because I didn't hear any audio, but I watched
It's like
it.
Yeah, it wasn't. Yeah, that was weird.
Because all of a sudden I saw it go live while I was still on. I thought, okay, I'll check it out. Okay.
Yeah, it was.
Nothing.
Yeah, that wasn't exactly how that was supposed to work. But anyway, that was the preliminary I was using. Share video. Is this the right one? No, I don't think that's the right one. It's the initial one. I gotta. There we go. Okay.
Okay, where would this farm be, Cinnabon? We're all gonna be. Okay, let's.
I just got done drinking coffee, black, in my Captain Trek coffee mug, which I purchased at the Captain Trek's merch store, which is now back up and running and better than ever. So you too can purchase your own Captain Trek coffee mug in upwards of 14 different colors. They are quite beautiful. New updates, new logos, classic logos also available. If you want to maybe get all of them and make your own Captain Trek set.
But are they accepting Bitcoin?
But if coffee mugs aren't your thing, there's plenty of other things available. We have beer cups. We have different types of coffee mugs with many different logos. Many of them done by our own Yitza Lemons. T-shirts to strike up a conversation. Pillows to put on your couch. A little water cup to take with you. Coffee mug to take some hot coffee on the go when you're listening to Captain Trek on YouTube mobile.
You should
So
probably
folks,
buy
show
some
your
stubby
love and
coolers.
support. Check out Captain Trek's merch store. Check out his new stuff. Check out some of his classic stuff. That's Captain Trek's merch store. Accepting Visa, MasterCard, and PayPal. Come check it out.
And
No,
yes,
I did
all
not
the
use-
art. Yes,
Well, yeah, I figured as much. But yeah, I did not say Bitcoin this time. I was trying to keep it under advertising.
I swear, Andy, every time you throw that advertisement out, you try for a more salacious voice.
It was very good, Grandpa.
Oh, thank you. I just got to cut off about 7 seconds at the end. Cap, when I get this thing loaded up, I am going to make sure it's put in the description. You have fair use to use it, edit it,
okay.
any of it, part of it, all of it, whatever. But it's going to get put on there.
Appreciate it.
Just in case, because if YouTube ever tries to say it's a copy strike or claim, I'll be like, nope, it's in my description. Full use to use this. I think there's something in there where I think there's something in the studio where I can give you access to it, but I don't know.
Morning, honey.
Probably.
Good morning, everyone.
Hey, LDG.
How are you doing, LDG?
My body's still waking up.
And good morning, Red Cranium 696.
So, LDG, you agree with Daddy that I should bathe in public in Kuroga? Is that what you were saying earlier?
Sorry, I'm still getting used to him calling daddy.
He didn't say no.
What, you bathing in Kuroga? I told
No.
you.
Want me
what?
to bathe in a stream
What?
in public in Kuroga?
Yeah, no argument here.
Ugh. And the chastity
Absolutely.
belt, not either.
I'm sorry?
And the chastity belt's not a problem either.
No.
Okay. Yeah. Deej makes so much more
What,
sense.
him putting one on you?
Yes.
Oh, did I miss something here?
Yeah.
Yeah, no. Not unless I'm the only one that has the key. Then
No.
okay.
Only he would have the key, not you.
No, he wants to hold the key. He said he wasn't going to throw it down the drain, though. That was the upside to it.
I just want to point out I have the original.
Right, Deej
There's
offered
no
me
key. It's a thumbprint scanner.
No.
Ah.
You're not putting your thumb on me.
And Yosef, I think the rivers in Kroga are cleaner than the rivers in Turdistan.
Question is, where does it make you stick the thumb?
That's the question, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
No. Private bathroom in Bunnyland. Happy
Do you have to
accept.
use lube to put your thumb where you... What?
What?
Depends if she wants it or not.
Exactly.
I don't.
We're going in dry.
Yvette?
Mm.
Oh, Lord.
You hook... Yvette, you have a whole bunch of toxic males right now, and we're all right here for you.
Don't put me there.
Yes.
Two more and we could have Hollywood Squares.
Wouldn't this make us a bunch of simps?
Yeah,
little bit.
no stands, isn't it? Simps are the girls, aren't they?
No, simps are more the... I
Are
don't know,
they?
this new age talk.
I
Someone
thought
younger, explain.
I don't.
I heard that phrase on a stream the other day, and I was like, what?
A simp?
How did I get so far removed from modern vernacular?
God knows.
Because modern vernacular is terrible and it's an offense against the English language.
The Korogan language, you mean?
Stop the Korogan language.
Why am I big?
We were made that way.
Oh, Jesus.
You're
calling her big? Oh, my God.
I thought I avoided the hellfire last time. Oh, well.
I'm sorry. My arm is aching, my shoulder's aching. I haven't got the oomph to bite everyone's heads off.
Can you bring sanity back to this?
Oh, and by the way, happy 7 of 9 day. 7 of 9 day.
Yeah.
Oh.
He was making a Whittle joke.
Yes, and
very Whittle.
and by the way, LDG, that would be in 2 months.
Why?
The 7th day of the 9th month.
September.
Yeah,
Correct.
I mean, it gets both. It's an inverted holiday.
No. The 9th day of the 7th month is not 7 of 9. No. The 7th day of the 9th month is 7 of 9.
You're using the whole thing, and I get that, and you're right, but it's 7-9. So any 7-9 combination, 9-7, 7-9. In America, it's 7-9, 2020.
No.
In Europe, it's 9-7, 2020, 21. So
I don't know
technically,
where you've been doing it because we did day, month, year.
in Europe, they do
So it'd be
month day.
9. So it'd be
Day
09,
month.
07, 20, 21.
Yeah.
Yep.
So in Europe, it's 9 of 7.
And
Yes.
in the military. And in most official things, when they put a date down, they want day, month, year.
And now I
Not
hope
month,
to
year,
add
day. Not
sanity
month.
back to the stream. And when you find out who's coming on, you're going to wonder why I asked that.
What in the world what did you say?
I complimented you, for fuck's sake.
Oh, wow.
Was that
Wow,
what
you
that
turned
was?
up just before I left this time. Woo!
Yeah, see?
Time for me to head out, guys. So
Uh-huh.
Take care.
Take care, Fuger.
Take care.
Take care.
Saying goodbye to the Fuba.
Everybody else is going to start dropping like flies now that I'm here.
Not true. Well, unfortunately, Yvette's going to have to go in a little bit, but that's normal.
How many beers have I had? I could still go for 3 more.
Oh, dear God. How about this? Just don't say it.
Sorry.
Go for it.
Chrissy Ritzy, what do you think about this whole slapping down rules on me?
Who are you talking to?
Yvette's talking to you.
What? I didn't hear her call me.
Won't stop me calling you that.
No, I'm sorry. Chris is used to females calling his name out.
Yep, what do they usually call him?
Yeah, exactly.
What do I think about what? Think clapping rules on you?
Correct.
Well, I mean, it seems only fair.
Wow.
What rules are they slapping upon you?
She's basically she's basically Leia.
What?
How do you figure?
Stop at that point.
Birds attaching devices on her, straight restraining devices, and forcing her to lay sexy naked on a river.
LDG Mag, pull yourself out of the fantasy world.
I'm sorry, was that where it was? Oh, so much better.
I thought that was
The
something
only thing better
some different stream
than a river is a lazy river.
Was that English you just said?
It was.
Lazy river.
And that's why I've defected to Bunnyland.
I fully
You think
support
Deej is going to treat you any better?
He's promised me a private bathroom. That's a good start.
Okay.
It's going to be a private bathroom
means,
and there's going to be
cameras
a giant
all over the place.
A giant T-Rex suit is there just staring at you.
Exactly.
Maybe.
It'll be a private bathroom in which he has full view in his master room with you in a big ass 9-foot monitor watching you in your private bathroom.
LDG knows this because he installed it for Deej.
Yeah.
I can neither confirm or deny that. I don't know what you're talking about.
Confirmation right there.
Mm-hmm. I do not know of said Big Brother 9000. Yeah,
the LDG doth protest too much.
Captain gone.
Well, at least we're not talking in accents.
No. Thank God.
Hello, hello, hello.
He sounds like some wannabe creepy English like pedophile.
Okay.
And he muted my mic.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah, yeah.
Tim says using it first.
Hmm?
That's funny.
Oh.
He's getting married. Yeah. Not a funeral. Well, it is a funeral.
Yeah.
God. Nothing like putting some shrimp on the Barbie today.
Prawns.
Where I put my knife. Can't find my knife. That's not
Now
a
you
knife.
sound like a
It's not
southerner.
this is a knife.
Trust me, he does not sound like a southerner.
He sounds more like a southerner than he does an Aussie. That's almost bird levels of bad.
He's got a point there.
What's all put this on y'all here? Exactly.
We've got to talk about your lack of accents.
The last thing I have is a lack of accent. All right. It's just which accent do I have?
Good question.
Because I park the car in Harvard Yard. Yeah.
No, you still sound like you're like in that New England,
Mixed
New
zone.
York.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know.
Still got that. Oh, get that burrow
Hey,
sound.
so who here knows what a frap is?
A frap.
It's a really
I know
shitty
what a
coffee.
frap is over here. I don't know what it is in the US.
Anybody?
It's a type
Mike,
of
I
pancake.
mean, fuck, Bird, you should know.
It's a type of pancake. A frap.
What's a frap? You know, I never thought this would be true until I started asking people. And I found out my father was right. Nobody knows what a fucking frap is. It's a milkshake.
Bird, I gotta ask
It's
this
an
question.
ice cream milkshake.
It just depends on where you're at, like everything.
You mean a frappe?
A frappe, yeah.
The frap. They're called fraps.
Frappe.
Frappe.
No. Frappe is not a frappe. It's a frap.
Oh, seriously? We can have a blue now?
They're really awesome. You get them in Massachusetts.
I'm sorry,
They're
I was
nice
in the middle of
frap.
delogering.
No.
What was the question?
Bird, I have a question.
What a
for you.
frap is.
A frappuccino?
No, not a frappuccino. A frap. This is not short for any other word. It's
How are
actually
you
called
spelling?
a frap.
Has it got an E on the end?
Doesn't
F-R-A-P?
matter how I'm spelling it. It's pronounced frap.
Somebody doesn't know how to talk like they're in the South,
It's
man.
an ending
Come on, you gotta actually have
vowel. The
accent.
ending, the consonant is a P like Paul, not a T, right? You're not
Yeah, P
asking
like
what a
Paul.
frat is. You're asking what a frap is.
Not frat. Not frat. Frap.
I would guess it's some type of coffee or something, beverage.
That's what I'm saying. No, it isn't. No, it's an ice cream milkshake.
It's a beverage.
That's
It's
what
a
we call them
beverage.
in California, dude.
It's,
Frap.
it's a old
Okay,
school
not
original
coffee related, but a
ice cream
beverage.
milkshake
Listen,
that tastes good as shit.
it's FRAPPE. It is frappe.
Frappe.
That's frappe.
Yeah.
That's not what I'm
No,
spelling.
listen. That came from Massachusetts, and it is a chilled drink that is either used by using coffee, milk, or milkshake, or a combination of the three.
They're called fraps.
They're called
Okay.
frappe.
They're called fraps.
Two different things.
So when's the last time you've been to Massachusetts?
I have been Googling
I don't
it,
care what
and
they
there
say.
is no fucking thing as a frap, and it's not a fucking milkshake. That's a fucking milkshake.
It's a milkshake. I'm sorry.
No.
Hey, listen, I'm from Massachusetts. All my whole family
I thought you were
is from
from New York.
Massachusetts.
Wait a
No,
minute.
I'm from New York, but I'm also from Massachusetts. Mother
And you
was
don't know how
born
to
there.
spell
I
father
thought
was
you're
born
also
there.
Native American.
Yes, I am.
Dude, if you're from Mass, how come you don't know how to say caw?
I have a what? I have a cock.
If you're from Mass, how come you don't know how to say caw?
Oh, caw.
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 Oh, let's get in the caw.
Yeah, you got
And
caw,
hit it
caw,
from
and
the
caw, caw.
It's
Turnpike.
not caw. It's
Caw,
caw.
talk, caw, and caw, caw. Talk like
It's
you're
like
We
from
go to
Boston.
like
Vermont.
freaking Egypt. Like the Egypt god Ka.
You gotta sound like you're from Boston, okay?
Ra. Ka.
Or Southie.
Yeah.
I know Boston.
Urana. Yeah, okay. Anywho. No. Father and mother both born Massachusetts.
I don't care how
I'm
they.
born New York.
But where were
But-
you born?
I was born in New York. New Rochelle.
So you're from New York.
Josephina Street. Huh?
Then you are from New York, not Massachusetts.
Yeah, but you can be from multiple places, Bert.
No, you are from the place you were born.
Not true.
No, no, no.
Not
I was
true.
born
Not true.
in
Not
front,
true.
but I'm also from. Where did you come from? I came from there. Where's there? There is here. Here's there. You can
Just because
come
you're born
from
someplace is not
anywhere.
from
Multiple
Did you
times.
instantly move? Like, did they take you from the hospital to Massachusetts?
No, but I grew up in
Never
3 different
reside
states.
in Massachusetts.
I grew up in 3 different.
But the first
states.
state you grew up in was New York.
How can you say if I've been in 3 states in 1 year? Then what does it matter?
Because the one you grew up in first is the definition of where you're from.
How do you
Correct.
grow up first? There's only one grow up.
Because growing
There's no
up
second
takes
grow
time.
up and third grow up. There's just one grow up.
Hey, Bert, let me ask you a question. What about military brats? Ooh, every single 6 months, every year.
Why
Where
are
are
you
they growing
fighting
up? Where are they
this?
from?
I mean, in the first 8 years of my life, which is my grow up period, right? All right. I was in 3 states equally, or about equally: New York, New Hampshire, and Massachusetts.
Because when people ask you where you're from, they expect a single response.
Yes,
Okay?
I know what weird people expect, but normal people
You make a choice.
understand.
If you want to use the place you were at the most, if you want to use the place you were at first, but you got to choose one. You can't,
You're using a
based on the
vernacular
conversation,
to describe a
just
specific.
say, well, because this
Alright.
guy's talking about Massachusetts, today I'll say I'm from Massachusetts. Tomorrow
Yeah,
they're going to talk
I'm
about
from all
New
3.
York, so I'm going to say I'm from New York because it makes it
Yes.
sound like you're a liar. Not
Well, it
that
does.
you're from all
if
3.
you're stupid,
You've got
don't
to
ask
pick
questions.
an allegiance.
yes, I can say I'm from Massachusetts. I spent enough time there. I have family there. I can say
You can say
I'm
you're
from New Hampshire.
familiar with
I
Massachusetts.
spent time there. No, it was my grow up period. That's where I spent. My homes were Massachusetts, New York, and New Hampshire. All 3 were considered my homes. I can do that just like you can. You should respect that.
Massachusetts and stay there for the next 20 years. Is that so hard?
I'm sorry, Mama Pray? 20 years?
Mama
I missed
Pray
the
was
beginning
saying
it said that.
she didn't hear all the details.
Oh,
He's saying that he spent equal amounts of time in all 3 places while he was growing up. So
yeah.
he feels like
Constantly
he's from all
bouncing
3
around like a
places.
ping pong. Absolutely.
Constantly bouncing around like a ping pong.
Then you're not from anywhere.
I was
Hey.
born in New York.
I
That
wanna
I
know how
don't lie about.
military- I wanna know how
There's no
military
way of
brats
bending
find
that.
How does
Cattle?
the military
No, there's no way
find
of-
themselves, guys? Come on. 1 year, you live one place. 6 months.
But
you get
people use the
transferred
word
to
from, and it means 5 different things. Welcome to the English language. From could mean born. From can mean raised. From can mean where did you just come from. So don't give me a word that means 10 different definitions, and then when I give you one that tries to fit all of them, then you rip me a new one? Come on.
So
I think I'm
LDG, you're
fair
on
enough to
vacation. Where are
say
you from?
I'm from Massachusetts because I spent a good time of my growing up years, there. I was there. I've been there. Okay? I walked the streets. I went to the stores. I went to the parks. Okay, I've been to Bunker
You are
Hill
very
Monument.
familiar with
I've been to
Massachusetts.
freaking.
I'm not.
No.
Let me put it to you this way: when I Google frap, FRAP, okay, it has nothing to do with a fucking drink.
Because it's a nickname a state gave it. It's not like an official dictionary word.
Hey, Captain, look in the private chat. I put exactly what came from Massachusetts.
I know. It's a frappe, and or frappuccino. Your definition is a little.
I'm Googling it right now, and it says the frappe. Right here. A frap. I'm sorry, I don't want to call it a frappe because it's called frap. Is a milkshake with a scoop of ice cream and then a thick shake.
Okay. There is no such thing as a frap.
Mocha
That's
frap.
how you say it.
Yes, there is. It's called a mocha frap.
A mocha frap would be a frap with mocha.
I'm going to go make lunch and leave you guys to argue this between yourselves.
This is like arguing if there's a cachet.
It's cash.
Portia.
Okay, it's only pronounced frappe if it is frozen, fruity, sherbet-like. But if it is a milkshake thing, it is pronounced frap. That is right in the dictionary, right there. Booyah!
Which dictionary?
Which dictionary? Where?
Urban?
The Google Almighty look it up word thingy.
Because I'm looking it up and I'm not finding any such thing.
All right, so here's the link. Here's the link. All right there, Kimosabi. You want proof? Here you go. Boom.
I put a link in the chat called mocha frap recipe.
Right there. There you go. I'm telling you, this is it. I've been to the state. People call it a frap.
Let me put it to you
I'm not
this
making
way.
this up. This is not like make believe. What?
If you look at, you sent me this exact thing.
Yes.
With the accent over the E, that makes it sound like an A. So that's frappe.
Yeah.
Yes, but read what it says. If it's a milkshake, you drop the accent. It's frap. It's pronounced frappe only when frozen or other kinds of changes done to it. Where the hell's the line? Frappe is pronounced frappe. If it is frozen, fruity. Look at the one answer. Look, check mark. Look, check mark answer. That means it must be right. If it is frozen,
that's not a dictionary.
like.
This is an opinion. This is
It's
not
an opinion, and it's an
factual.
answer. Does that say opinion? No, it says answer.
Anybody
I'm
can
gonna make
answer.
an avocado. I'm gonna go, guys.
All right, take care, darling. We're having fun here, by the way.
Take care, Yvette.
Yeah, this is good
Take
fun.
care.
Take care, hun. Yeah.
Right, much
Thank
love,
you.
everyone. Bye.
And you're right. Anybody can have the right answer. You're absolutely right. Now, I wish we had somebody from Massachusetts in the chat that could just like pull me out of this hole.
That is called
and
a
just confirm.
colloquialism. That is like soda. That is like pop. That's the exact same thing. What you call
We
it.
don't call it pape. It's pop.
No. Listen, it is either soda or pop, depending on what part of the country you're in. Or some people just say, "I want a Coke," and it means any type of beverage that is carbonated. It is called a colloquialism, not the fact. So when you go, that's what it is.
I guarantee you, if you go to Massachusetts and ask for a
because I call it
frappe, you'll
colloquialism.
get
When you
something
go to-
different than if you ask for a frap.
When you go to a region, it is called a colloquialism. That is not necessarily what it is actually called. That's just
Okay, really? Like that was the whole fucking point. Like you're just that's no shit. That's what I'm saying. That's why I said in Massachusetts. I didn't want to say the word colloquialism. Okay.
Yes, but that's different than its actual definition or its actual pronunciation. That is different. That is a regional term because of either.
Who's saying it isn't?
You were. You were
No, I
arguing
was
with us
saying
on definition.
no.
It's
That's
not
where
about
you got to get the
what it
dirt out of your
consists of.
ears.
It does not matter what it consists of.
Okay.
It's
Wait. I can already tell
That's
this.
what it's
All right, Chris, X nay on the une, ine. All right, let's just move on. Captain Trek's pitch.
Gee, you think? I've been rambling about 15 minutes about a fucking.
Yeah, no, I started with in Massachusetts, meaning it's a colloquialism. No shit, Sherlock. Moving on. That was the whole point of the comment. I wasn't saying it actually was it.
Yes, you are.
Excuse me. No, I
Yeah,
wasn't.
you are LDG. It's like saying cookie or cook A. You're emphasizing on the E and the apostrophe of the E.
So, how about those Cubs?
Cubs
or the
suck.
Tampa Bay, actually.
Cubs suck.
Heard last night's movie didn't go too well.
This is coming from
That
you.
was just
Most things you review, you
Help
just
it,
hate.
man.
The hell?
Didn't go well last night.
That's LDG's excuse.
Okay, that wasn't me, Cap. That was Elihu.
Yeah, he couldn't do it, so
Ooh.
I did it.
Damn, Bird.
I'm looking.
Was that
forward to-
me? Oh shit, it was.
Yeah, that was you.
I thought I was muted. Son of a bitch.
I'm looking forward to seeing how Loki ends. I've quite enjoyed the 5 episodes so far.
You know Loki's behind
I'm
everything.
glad somebody did.
Loki's behind everything. It's not
Yeah, I
canon.
got a feeling it's either the clock or it's future female Loki.
No, it's a male variant of Loki. If you actually looked at the trailers, there's one scene of quote unquote King Loki that has not been seen yet in a palace room.
Where?
Palace room in the castle that's coming up. You guys remember WandaVision? The enemy, the main villain was in plain sight. Fucking Winter Soldier, the main villain was in plain sight. Loki,
Yeah, I know.
the main villain is
Yes.
Loki in plain sight.
It's the clock. It's the
It's
clock.
not just minutes. It's the
Or it's
Loki.
a chick. What scene you talking about? You got the screenshot?
Hang on a second.
I did love the fact that in the last episode we did get the little cameo Frog Thor. That was funny.
Yes, Thog.
That was funny. Although I've got to be honest, Alligator Loki kind of stole the show for me in that episode. I just loved Alligator Loki.
You got to remember what Owen Wilson's character said. I don't remember ever processing an alligator Loki, which means that Loki could be pulling a Saw move and have the actual Loki right there watching everybody.
But then that would make him more Loki than any of you.
Exactly. He's a superior Loki. That's the whole point. Superior Loki. Where the hell's that image?
That reminds me, it's Friday. I got to watch Bad Batch.
Yeah, good luck with that one.
Well, I'm not having a problem with it.
That's good. You don't need the good luck then. I don't know. I've been hearing back and forth. So, after the shitstorm of WandaVision and the half shitstorm of Captain Miller Falcon, and the continued shitstorm with this crap called Loki, that I can only enjoy if I put myself in a coma. Yeah. I'm not really having any faith in much right now.
Hey, I'm still of the belief right now of the 3, Loki has been the far superior one and the most enjoyable. I think the chemistry between Wilson...
You're absolutely right. Loki is hands down the best. You still have to put yourself in a coma to enjoy it. But yeah, if you do that, it is the best. You're absolutely right.
What are you talking about? Every time Owen Wilson and Tom Hiddleston are on screen together, they got this fucking chemistry that's just awesome.
That's fine. But what about the intellectual connection with the show?
It's
On which
TV.
part?
If you're getting intellectual like shit from TV like this, then I guess you need to lower your expectations for everything else.
You're
Because
damn straight. I gotta lower
no,
my
no,
expectations.
no, no, no,
God
no, no.
forbid I get a
This is
TV show
intellectual.
that actually challenges my mind. Thank you.
This is an
No, God forbid I
intellectual
want
show.
that.
Why do you call this intellectual? It's not supposed to be intellectual.
Because when you write a story, you don't 1 + 1 does not equal 12. When you write a story, you have a continuity.
Have you dealt with
You know,
new
when
math?
you go to writing school, they teach you these things.
Have you
Continuity,
dealt with new
character development, outline, story plot. Okay, they teach you these things. You don't
No
break
shit,
these
Sherlock.
things unless you do it on purpose.
Why do you expect every show to be intellectual? Not
Did I
everything
say
is
I
gonna be like
expect
old Star
every
Trek.
single show to be intellectual?
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Is this put words in LDG's mouth morning? I'm sorry. I missed a sign. I'm going to get the MMO. Because I never would expect all shows to be anything. Each one
Well,
should be
you asked where
different.
the intellectual was, but you never let anybody finish.
'Cause
I'll give you
Loki-
the intellectual. Hey, I'll give you the intellectual on WandaVision. Go watch my video where I did my review on WandaVision, and my entire review was on Wanda's psyche. It was about 6 to 8 minutes long, and it's all based on her psyche and what's going on with her.
Okay, question. You want Wanda's psyche? Here we go. Here's Wanda's psyche. She was never a part of Doctor Strange. How the F does she know, subconsciously or not, about Dormammu? Answer me that. How
The
did
book.
her mind bring up Dormammu in a freaking commercial when she doesn't even know who the hell that person is?
Well, she's got a book she's learning.
Now she does. I was. Oh, okay. In my head. Ooh, that was a hard freaking jerk to the left.
Hey, Cap,
Okay.
can you share my
So you
screen?
didn't answer my question. Anyway, it's all good.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah,
I
it's not
said it
here.
could have been in the book.
She's
Pickles.
reading the book after the show.
Pickles.
After.
Look at this. Look at the screen.
What?
See this? This is yet to been aired. This is from the last. This is from the last episode. This is from the trailer. Okay.
Ah, I bet it is. Ooh, that's nice.
Yes,
That's cool.
Superior Loki. This is who it's going to be. Superior Loki. This is from the trailer. Sorry, I just want to trade out one scene from the trailer.
He's
So
walking into the.
yeah, this is from the
He's walking
trailer.
into the castle.
This is from
And wait,
tomorrow's episode.
Wait a
Last-
second. But wait. Well, wait. What if that's Loki in the end?
That's what I just said. Superior Loki. Loki's behind
No,
it
you're
all.
not listening. Wait, stop. Take that thought, throw it out. That's not what I'm saying.
Hey.
Think of what I'm talking about. What if that's Loki in the end? Our Loki after whatever happens, and now he's sitting home because he can't, he's dead. So now he's chilling at the end of time in his throne.
No, it's just another
Like
variant of
Conan.
Loki. Superior Loki.
Elijah, do me a favor. DM me that on Twitter, please.
DM you what?
Oh God.
What you just showed.
It's
DM
just
me the link.
it's the trailer. That's the official trailer for Loki. That's all I showed.
Listen, remember WandaVision when they showed them two holding hands? That was the last scene after everything was everything came to conclusion. We thought that scene was going to be something in the beginning, like them getting ready to fight, but no, it was after conclusion. Them looking out the window, holding hands.
You do realize
Totally
that
faked
Marvel
us out.
LG. You do realize that Marvel has trolled fans from the beginning. Remember, for instance,
They're trolling you right
hang on,
now.
Let me finish. Remember, Avengers. The second to last Avengers movie. Remember when Rocket was going to see Hulk? He opened the door. That was the trailer. In the movie, they digitally released. They erased the Hulk from the trailer. They did not release full footages. Loki. They had a couple scenes that were totally different than they was actually released in the trailer. They will change stuff for spoilers.
Yeah, we were supposed to see. Yeah, in the trailer we saw the Hulk, but we obviously didn't see the Hulk because Hulk didn't come out.
Yeah, they changed stuff for spoilers, man. You would have saw the Hulk come in and see Rocket like, okay, I know what's happening.
Yeah, I get it, but sometimes, excuse me, sometimes mistakes like that are not done maliciously. They're done because there are huge changes last minute.
It wasn't a last
Production changes. Yeah, they've done it. It happens all the time.
The guy who does the trailer is not the guy who does the final edit. You know this, right?
Yeah, and they usually do the trailer or teaser before the final movie's even done in the first place. They wait till they have enough shot, and as soon as they have enough shot, they make the trailer. It's completely stupid, but not all the time. I didn't say all the time. Matter of fact, anytime I speak, do add the words "not all the time" to it, or "not everyone" to it, please.
LDG is
assuming
not all the time.
They just add that to what I say.
LDG is right. Not all the time.
LEG, that's like an I after E, except for C, and then add 3 plus 3, and then you might get a D.
Conjunction function. What's your function?
Your rule is not a constant. It is a variation of whatever works best for you.
Yeah, sure. Okay.
It's the truth.
Yeah. All right.
The next time you say something, it'll be, oh, no, that is a constant. That's every time.
That's a good one, Cap.
Yeah, I like that.
I don't even think he notices it.
Really? I think I'm that stupid?
Sometimes.
Well, sometimes I am. You're right. Sometimes I am. So thanks, Captain Trek. Appreciate that. Thank you for continuing the role play.
God,
what'd you say for it? More?
Take lessons. I took lessons.
So I'm telling you, my money is that's not the big bad. My money is that's actually Loki at the end. I'll put money on it. They're trolling you, Elihu. And Chris, if you want to ride with that story, go ahead. But I'm telling you, that is not the big bad.
It's the superior Loki. Like I said, they've hid
superior Loki
in plain sight all the time.
Ride with what story?
I don't know. You're grabbing the. I'm sure you're gonna like make a video or something. I'm
of
assuming.
What? No.
I don't know. I don't know. I know Captain Trek labeled me as know-it-all, but I don't actually know it all. That was a joke.
No, I'm not planning on doing anything with it. I just didn't watch it. I was just where he pulled it from.
Okay. Okay. Cool. I mean, it's fine if you do. I'm not fucking dogging you.
No, there's no point in that.
I mean, you do videos on releasing news and stuff.
Yes, I know. I'll get back to
that's all I meant.
This isn't. I'm not going to send myself to the hospital.
Okay. Ha. Very funny. I'm not going to the hospital again either.
But you are really getting worked up over this again, though. Like,
no, I'm not. Elihu has an interesting point, and he showed something very interesting. And I'm telling him, I'm 99% sure that's just like WandaVision. They're trolling you. That is not the big bad because it doesn't even make sense.
You're upset because Loki's not going the way you want to go.
Loki.
Let's take a quick poll here. How many people think LEG is getting worked up over this?
Oh, where's my fingers? Where's my hands up? Where's my hands up buttons?
Captain?
Getting worked up over this during the show is different than, and mark my words, you can confirm this, I have not spent hours and hours and hours on the show. You have not come into the backstage and watched me freeze frame Loki.
Yeah,
am I correct?
I can give you that.
Okay? I have not been going bonkers Cocoa for Loki puffs. Okay? I have not been doing that.
Well, LEG, the first thing most addicts do is they hide their relapse. So, I mean, you can just be hiding it really well.
What do I hide? I'm the one YouTuber that hides nothing. You can pop in at any time and see my private life any day of the week, any time of the week. I hide shit. Okay, maybe small couple things I hide, but it's personal family stuff. But besides that, you can peek in my door whenever you want. I leave my... Okay, never mind. All right, know it all. Very funny. Keep rubbing it in there.
That's what I had in mind.
Eventually, you do realize that people that say stuff like that only do so because they know they're right. Like, you actually think of me as somebody who knows it all, which is good.
You heard about WandaVision?
No wonder you come to me for.
Good morning,
so much
Darren.
Good morning, Captain.
Morning,
Shrek.
Darren.
How are you?
Darren, you're frozen.
Oh my God, you sound like you just woke up.
Insane.
He's not
Yeah, I
frozen.
haven't used my voice yet. So
Lovely.
until just now.
Well, join the hanging, Darren. This is Rip on LDG. You see me here in the center, being portered and spayed. Yeah, welcome. Come join the fun.
What's the topic?
Is a frap a milkshake?
Basically, Darren, it's how many times can LG be right in 1 hour? And the answer is 0.
Well, what? Okay. I did hear something about the big bad and Loki. I don't know what more, I don't know more than that.
Fast clip in one of the trailers, and he thinks it's the big bad, and I'm telling him I don't think so. I think it's Loki at the end after they defeat the big bad.
Watch the trailer. There are some scenes that have not been shown yet, like that certain instance of King Loki in the throne room.
Wait. Are you telling me, Elihu, that the trailer is going to show me stuff we haven't seen yet?
Oh yeah.
This is a trailer for the sixth episode only, or
the last episode.
It's a trailer. It's one of the all around trailers, just like they did with WandaVision, where they show little bits across the board. And one of the scenes we found out, because there's only one episode left, happens to be inside that castle.
That was released.
But just like WandaVision, they showed a scene from episode 9, and we thought it was from like episode 2 or something like that. But it ended up being absolutely pointless and meaningless. It was like after everything was done, that was the scene. And I have a feeling this is the same thing. Why would they show you the big bad during the preview?
Because you don't know what's the big bad.
Why
you think,
would they do
variant
that?
Lokis, variant Lokis. You see variant Lokis.
The whole
you don't know that's the big bad Loki.
Elihu, the whole point is to keep us guessing.
LDG, you have failed this panel.
They want us doing these shows, promoting them, and if they gave us the answer in the freaking trailer, I would fire the person who made that trailer. They're trolling you.
Good morning, Moxley fan.
Disturbing.
So are you saying when you watch a movie, a trailer for a movie, you expect every single thing to happen in the trailer to happen, not showing the ending or the end of the movie?
What's the
I
trailer?
expected not to answer huge questions.
Anybody have an image that we're discussing or something?
Yeah, if Elihu has it. I think there's a link in the private chat too.
Yeah, but I just came on, so I don't see the private chat link.
Okay, Darren, just Google original Loki trailer.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I mean? There's a scene where the fractured castle there, that was already shown. It's going to be in the last episode. There's a scene where King Loki is standing in front of the throne room. That has not been seen. That's in tomorrow's next week's episode. There are certain scenes that is in the trailer that has not been shown yet, which is in the last episode.
And the funny part is too, they show Loki walking up to the doors, so that they're trolling you. They're so like, well, if we put these two scenes together, they're gonna think it's Loki, and then when they find out it's not, it's something else, they're gonna get shocked.
You guys ready to go visit LDG in the hospital again?
So, original Loki trailer, throne room, or
yeah, there's a Loki in the throne room. You'll see a Loki in the throne room, then you see him walking around with a fractured-looking castle part. That fractured-looking castle has been revealed last week's episode of where the main person is supposed to be.
Right, I saw it. I see a bunch of images of him on the Asgard throne room.
Yeah, that's it. That has not been seen yet.
Huh.
I am fluent in over
That's
6
considered
million
his
forms of
King Loki according
communication.
to MCU.
However, LDG's speech was not programmed into my programming, as it was considered
Cinnabon?
inaudible and unrelated.
Cinnabon, can you shoot me, please?
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, right up here, preferably for me.
Bum 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 bum.
Yes, Cinnabon, it's not a new trailer, it's the original trailer.
We lose the ground. Oh, who do we lose? LD. Okay. No, we didn't lose LD. Who did we lose here?
I don't know. I wasn't paying attention.
Fluger?
No, Fluger.
Fed Doc.
Oh.
Fed
Fed
Doc.
Doc.
Was it Fed Doc?
Oh, look at that!
Fed Doc.
Look at that
Fed
beautiful
Doc.
beard on Darian.
Thanks for hanging, Fed Doc. Always
Yes,
fun, my
thank
friend.
you.
I'm glad Fed Doc was like, well, no, yeah, appreciate you, boss.
Like, yeah, I know you're wrong, but still, I'm not going to listen to it.
What's going on,
you know
Chris?
what? That's fine. I'll call it out. If I'm wrong, I'll call it out on the round table. But if I'm right, I'm gonna stick my foot so far up Uranus, and I'm not talking about the planet. Okay?
All right.
With I told you so's, it's not gonna be funny.
It wouldn't surprise me if another variant Loki turns out to have created the TVA. You know, but like, wouldn't that be the lamest thing ever? Yeah.
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 Well, I think, and that's the more interesting story, and unfortunately, it leads to the most uninteresting ending, is that it is female Loki. The female Loki. Because remember, the TVA, all this shit was happening before variant Loki came into be.
Sylvia,
right?
yeah.
You can agree with that? No, not Sylvia.
Oh,
our
yeah.
Loki.
Right. This one. Yeah.
Sylvia has been around before, doing all the shit she did before we got our variant Loki.
Gotcha.
That means all the shit she did is pre him. That
Right.
means she never met him. And that this Loki at the end could be the her that didn't meet him. And now that he became a variant, that changes, that interjected the timeline.
She's also
right?
a variant.
Yeah, so he's basically interfering with female Loki's past. And when they get to see if they go to the castle and they find it's future female Loki, the version that didn't meet our Loki, guess what's going to happen?
Okay,
Their interaction between each other is going to cause a Nexal event. And they're going to end with
Which
a kiss.
female version are you talking about?
Sylvia.
There's only one Sylvie.
No.
So far.
Well, they've proven it's multiple people. That's like episode 1, for God's sakes.
The big plot hole that I see is that there was supposedly this great big the quote was that somebody bombed the timeline, right? And that was what she started at the Rocks cart. And that was how that episode ended, but then the next one starts up and there's really no continuation
They
to
fixed
that.
it.
Apparently.
Because that scene where all the cops were going out, they just fixed it. They just bombed it all. They fixed it. There was nothing wrong with that. That was a diversion. It's bullshit.
Yeah, which I thought was kind of oversold as a cliffhanger.
Yeah, trolled.
Yeah.
Say the right word. It's okay to say trolled. They trolled us. They made it look. They gave it freaking cinematic importance, and the next episode didn't even mention it. For God's sakes, they didn't even give us, a quick 30-second clip of them bombing everything. What the hell? Can I have a Big Mac and a frap, please? What?
Frap.
Sounded like he was in drive-through or something.
Mm-hmm.
Work.
I'm not totally convinced that Sylvia is a variant Loki either, because she's not in the comics. But again, I guess it doesn't matter what the
really,
comics
Darren?
say.
Come on.
Yeah, they made up a new
Yeah, you know they're not
combined
going
two
by the
characters to make
comics.
Sylvie. They've admitted that.
Specifically.
Yeah.
They admitted that. It's two characters to make a brand new person called Sylvie. Female Loki and the Enchantress. Combine them.
Well, there's two Enchantresses in the comic. There's the original Amora, who was the one everybody thinks about because she was the original and she was the hot blonde. And then there was the second one named Sylvie, who I think was a human who was raised on Asgard or something. I can't remember the exact.
Yeah, trained by Loki.
Gave her powers.
Loki
power.
And that's who I think that they're trying, and I'm not saying that's who she is.
What, Chris?
Oh, I am. Yeah, they're making an Enchantress.
That's who I think that they're trying to say. They're just trying to bring her character into it with that storyline somewhat.
Yep.
I mean, I don't buy. They've done with
yep.
some of the other things.
Okay, so either Marshall's bat breaking up or it's you, Chris.
Oh, okay. Well, the Sylvie character is the Enchantress. Her powers are given by Loki. I think they're trying lazily.
Yeah, I can't hear him either.
Okay, good. It wasn't me. It's not my connection.
All right. So anyway, moving along home on that.
And
We'll see.
Web.
We'll see this week or next week. Sorry. Happy Friday, everybody. How was your Friday doing? How was your morning? Hopefully you're up, rise and shine, listening to the Morning Brew.
I have a semi-strong connection.
Hope you're enjoying. And if you wish to let us know what topic you want us to talk about, please put it into the chat. We would be glad to argue over it. Featuring yours truly, Berto Prey, Darren Wagner, Eli Who, and the Chris Knight. Random appearances by Captain Trek.
Yeah, there's an article I found yesterday that Ruffalo is. I put it in the private chat. I didn't put it in the public chat, but that they're going to be trying to get him sort of back to his classic Hulk formula as soon as possible.
That would be nice.
Yeah, I'll put it in the regular chat here. But yeah, the article states that Ruffalo's been in like a lot of meetings lately because something kind of unexpected happened. Universal lost their Hulk rights, their Hulk distribution rights. So any Hulk movie now, it doesn't have to be distributed by Universal. So basically, Marvel Studios has all the rights now, lock, stock, and barrel, and they can actually make a Hulk movie. And he's probably the best choice at this point to be the face of the MCU. Captain Marvel was a dud. They can't use Spider-Man because of the Sony deal. I mean, they can use him, but they can't use him as their face because they can't control exactly what happens with the solo movies.
Well, that's a sail away from changing. I mean, Sony is on the market. And that goes to them. So I mean, not at this moment. They could if they wanted to because they know they're getting the right waiting game now. But I mean, I agree with you. They're not going to, but they could. They know they're going to get the right. I mean, they knew they were going to get the right to the Hulk eventually too. Everything will revert back to them eventually.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Marvel's pretty much got the rights to Hulk now because Universal let their rights lapse during COVID.
Yeah, which was funny because it's like who doesn't spend enough money to keep somebody like that in the office or at home checking those things?
Mm-hmm. Well, Universal's got all kinds of problems, besides that. But so I'm anxious to see what they do. They they have a part of the rumor mill is that Ruffalo's Banner character will realize that his new form as the smart Hulk, quote unquote, is not powerful enough to deal with a lot of the threats, and so he has to like undo the cure. And there's talking about introducing Amadeus Cho as his lab sidekick, who becomes the totally awesome Hulk, which is not a character I particularly care for. He's more of a humorous character, but there's that. Trying to like beef up that Hulk side of the franchise now that they got the rights. So
well, I'm reading something right here on Twitter, and it looks like Black Widow's worth it because Gary is dissing it, calling it shit, not seeing expectation was survived. I'm like, okay, so it must be good. He's hating it.
Well, so it seems like everybody's decided that the MCU is to be disliked now, whereas
without seeing anything.
Yeah.
Well, because if you stack up all the properties that bring viewers in, right now the MCU is the big one. So if you pick a side, I love it or hate it, you're gonna get the views.
Right.
You're gonna get the hate views if you love it, and you're gonna get hate views if you hate it, because there's a faction of people who watch your stuff because they hate what you say about it. I mean, so I mean that's classic YouTube strategy. I mean,
that's just classic media. I mean, how many times have you seen the media turn on somebody because it's okay? We made you a star. You had your time. Now it's time to go. Yeah. So things that they ignored, for years and years, like Tom Cruise and all of his antics, and then all of a sudden they decided not to hide it anymore and show him as a kook burger, because they kind of want him to go away, but he still hasn't gone away completely.
He'll never go away. They let him go too long, and that's just how it is. Everybody just laughs. It's like that crazy uncle that yells out weird things in the middle of Thanksgiving dinner, like, "Oh, Uncle Fred, you're so funny."
Mel Gibson. Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
The guy too. I mean, they let go now that it's just like everybody's like, okay, yeah, well, that's nothing new.
Yeah. But actually, I think Phase 4 is basically their seeding phase, their rebuilding phase. I mean, you can't expect that too. You can't expect them to have consistent quality. And to be honest, they haven't had consistent quality. I thought Phase 2 wasn't all that great. It just set up things for the Phase 3, and it's going to be a cyclical, not roller coaster ride, but there's going to be down times where they're not making as much money as the Avengers films are, and
people have to disagree.
People should expect that.
The creative diarrhea that they've been giving us has been quite consistent. I gotta say, the creativity. I mean, what do you think? What would you grade the creativity they're giving us?
It's hard for me to say because I'm familiar with a lot of the stories that these things are based on. So all they're doing is take
source material.
All they're doing,
what it is.
They're doing exactly what the Game of Thrones, the two guys in charge of Game of Thrones did. They were taking Martin's books and adapting them, but when they had no books to adapt, that's when this show started to fall apart. In this case, though, now that they're sort of moving away from a lot of the classic Marvel stuff, and they're trying to introduce the more modern stuff, like the Carol Danvers Captain Marvel, like what's going to be coming up here with, the Kamala Khan character and the Falcon Cap and all that stuff. And it's I'm sorry, it's just not as good as that classic material was, and so they're playing fast and loose with it, and that's why one of the reasons why I think that we're going to see a drop in numbers. They're not going to stop making money, but it's not going to be, they're going to have Ant-Man level numbers instead of Endgame level numbers or Infinity War level numbers.
Yeah, I'm going to be interested in seeing the numbers last night. I mean, a lot of people went to see it for the first time, but you're going to have that wave of everybody talking about the movie. Now so we're going to see what the second wave of viewers are going to be.
They did something also that is so. I don't know if I can say it without giving it away. I don't know if I want to do that here, but they did something that reminds me of something that another franchise did in another one of their movies that sort of failed. So it was, it's like,
well, name that movie.
If it didn't work,
movie, right?
Solo.
Oh, I didn't get to watch that. Okay, never mind. Okay.
So and that isn't, that was the first Star Wars movie that bombed, and it had a lot to do with the movie that came before it, Last Jedi, but they do something in Black Widow that Solo did, and it's like, it's not working, guys. People don't like that. So sorry to be cryptic about it, but I have to be careful. I don't want to be accused of being the spoiler.
Spoiler proof. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Or God forbid, make other people more want to see it. But yeah.
But I mean, Angry Joe gave it an 8 out of 10. They said that it was,
Really?
He said it was about as good as the Ant-Man movies. It was about as good as Iron Man 3 and things like that. I mean, even the worst Marvel movies are still pretty good movies. I mean, they're better than most DC films. But, everybody wants to compare them to their best.
Well, the trailer I just watched there for Loki, if says, let's see who put it out. Green Culture put it out, but it says, it looks the part. King the Conqueror is in it, like his voice, which would play into who Robina is, and would kind of make everything make sense.
You watched Culture Casino's trailer?
What?
Wait, whose trailer? Did you watch whose trailer, Chris?
Oh no! He's a geek. What did you say it was?
Screen Culture.
Screen Culture.
Well, a lot of the Screen Culture trailer I'm looking at is footage of Loki from other movies.
That's why I stick to the regular MCU trailer. That's why I pulled up the MCU trailer when I shared the screen.
Yeah. Having Kang be a variant of Loki is an interesting idea.
A Loki Kang? Well, it would make sense. There would be a version of Loki that is Kang.
Yeah.
Just like there's a version of Loki that is the Enchantress. And a version of Loki that is the Hulk. Which I'm surprised we didn't see that Loki in the episode.
You think you think that's who that was supposed to be?
That's what I think.
I thought he looked more like could look, there could be a troll, from like an actual troll from mythology. There's trolls in there in the Asgard realms too. So yeah, I mean, obviously,
we had a Thor Loki. We had a Thor Loki. We had freaking
right. We did.
Trying to think.
Not Thor Loki.
Looking at other Lokis.
He had a hammer. Yeah.
License plate Loki.
And we also had Frog Thor, and I thought that was
handlebars Loki, and quite a few.
Yeah.
The Rastafarian Loki was actually pointed out in episode 2.
Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me either. Like that they're doing that. They want to push the whole. Yeah. There's a different Loki, so there's like, a Scarlet Witch Loki and a freaking Wolverine Loki. Now they might not necessarily do those particular characters, but that's just trying to make a point.
I still think it's going to be a superior Loki who's been behind it all.
No, Aravic. I did not know that. That's awesome.
I liked the classic Loki in the last episode.
Yeah. Oh yeah. OG.
Yeah.
That's the Loki I was hoping we would have got from day one, but nope.
I mean, they explained his how he survived and how he's an old man. Like a lot of fan theories actually suggested a couple of years ago. He faked his death. He was part of the rubble. Really, that's what he actually did. Hey,
Yeah.
they actually listened to fans.
Little fan service. That's all that guy was. That guy was fan service. And it was good, but still fan service.
Yeah, he had the authentic comic book design of the original suit.
Yeah, it was cute too because the outfit, even though the outfit was the way it looked, reminded me of the episode of WandaVision when they had their Halloween party.
Yeah,
that was the point.
Like it was that cheesiness of a costume.
Right. Well, things that work on the comic book page don't always work in the movies. I mean, there's always a modification somewhere. Typically, whether it's Christopher Reeve's boots to Henry Cavill's shorts to various other things. The movies could never make Thor's helmet work, so he just usually doesn't wear one, for example. I mean, it's funny because in the movies, of course, when they try to give him a helmet, it makes his head look too big. And in the comics, they just draw his head smaller to compensate for him wearing a helmet. And Walt Simonson, he made the helmet almost like a yarmulke with wings on it. He made it so small.
I found a birthday present for me. Anyone want to buy me one? Hey, Kev, can you share my screen?
You a Russian bride.
Can you share my screen? I want this for my birthday.
Huh. I see that. I thought that was Michael Jackson's glove for a minute.
Luke's hand after it was cut off by Darth Vader, who is also Luke's dad. It's kind of like the pet rock. Or a cap full of metachlorians in his empty vial.
Screen Culture made a trailer that puts Shinzon from Star Trek Nemesis in there and suggests that he's Kang.
See, that's why I'd rather watch the actual MCE trailer instead of everybody else's trailer or fan-made trailer. Oh, no.
Yeah, you got to be careful out there. People put their own shit out there and try to mislead people.
Yeah, that's why I pulled the original MCE trailer a couple months ago.
Whether they're paid by Disney to do it or not.
Oh crap!
One ringy dingy. Come on, I want to go to two ringy dingies.
Good morning, old media guy.
Oh, I hate getting hungry this time of the morning.
All right, well, I have to prep for work, so I'm going to take off. I'll see you guys later.
Take care. Have a good day. And on that note, I think I'm going to go ahead and end this. Go ahead, go on over to Culture Casino, set the reminder, and have a good day.
Take care.